Hello, my name is Kristen and I'll be applying for Law House Chairperson at EC 2020-2021. I've been a part of Law House for the past year and I held the sports portfolio. I absolutely loved every single minute of it, and that's why I decided that one term purely wasn't enough. So I'll be applying for Law House again because I enjoyed this journey so much, and that's why I would like to take it one step further by applying for Chairperson. In regards to question 1, my main aim for the term will be focused specifically on the mental well-being of students, especially during these uncertain times. I feel that more than ever before, our students need to be supported by our faculty, and that is why I want to create a positive environment where students will feel supported on all levels. Going into this term, we don't know exactly what's going to happen and what to expect, and that's why we have to be able to adapt to these unusual circumstances as well as to adapt to the new normal. That is why I will give it my all and try my best to help students feel that they have an effective support system. I feel very strongly about the statement in question 2, reason being that I do feel like a lot of people apply for these type of positions purely for the title or to be able to put something on your CV. I believe that when applying for a position like this, you genuinely have to feel that you can contribute towards this position, towards the structure, and to genuinely make a difference. Since I am a part of the current EC, I am aware that being a part of the EC takes up quite a lot of your time. And it's not necessarily always convenient. And I do know in applying for chairperson that you have to be willing to contribute even more of your time towards the structure. However, I am the type of person who won't apply for a position if I feel like I can't contribute towards it, or that I don't necessarily have the time, or that I'm not ready for it. But I do feel like this is the right time for me and that I'm ready to give it everything I have. Also, in relation to question 2, I feel like there shouldn't be a hierarchy within the EC because I feel like all portfolios are equally as important in contributing towards the overall success of the EC. With that said, I do feel like all EC members should be approachable by students because at the end of the day, it's them that we are representing. Question 3 asks how I approach a conflict situation. Now, being in a team, it's inevitable. You're not always going to agree on everything, and conflict is likely to arise. In a conflict situation, I tend to stay calm and to listen. Even though it's not necessarily always easy, it's ineffective to handle conflict with aggression. So in a team situation, I feel like the best way to resolve the conflict is to have the relevant parties sit down, explain their point of view, and to find a middle ground to which all parties agree to. Being a part of an EC, it's very important to work as a team and to ensure that everyone is on the same page and contributes equally towards the situation at hand in order for us to achieve our overall goal in effectively representing the students. With question 4, I definitely understand that being chairperson is all about sacrifices. You are basically giving this year towards the students and not towards yourself. Being chairperson is a very big responsibility in that you're one of the main people representing the voices of the students. Even in situations where it's not necessarily convenient, you always have to be there for the students and be available. If I do get selected as chairperson, I know that it's not always going to be easy, and that during my term, the students are my top priority and not my own personal life. But I do feel like I'm in the right mindset for it and that I'm ready to take on this challenge. I definitely agree with question 5's statement. As I mentioned previously, I don't believe in a hierarchy within the EC or that one person's portfolio is more important than another, and that includes the role of chairperson. I believe that whether you are chairperson, secretary, or have the sports portfolio, you should be treated the same and have the same influence when ideas are brought up and when decisions are made, because I do believe that teamwork is the key towards a successful term. With that said, I am aware that in being chairperson, a lot is expected from you, and that sometimes it might be an emotionally challenging position. However, you have to push through those difficult situations and remain focused on your main goal, which is to support the students and to help them in any way necessary. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this video and for considering my application. It would be a great privilege for me to be able to serve you and to represent your voice within the coming term. Stay safe and keep healthy. Thank you.